legal battle unfolds over the deployment of troops in Portland, sparking intense debate. But did the judge's decision go far enough? The backstory. In a dramatic turn of events, a federal judge has permanently halted the Trump administration's plans to deploy National Guard troops in Portland, Oregon, marking a significant victory for those opposing the move. This decision comes amidst escalating tensions between the Trump administration and local authorities over the handling of protests in the city. The ruling. On Friday, U.S. District Court Judge Karin Immergut delivered a comprehensive 106-page ruling stating that there was no evidence of a rebellion or danger thereof, and that President Trump's use of Title 10 of the Federal Code was unjustified. This ruling followed a 3-day trial where the judge meticulously examined the situation in Portland, including the nature of the protests and a response from law enforcement. But here's where it gets controversial. While the judge's decision blocks the deployment of additional troops, it allows the already federalized National Guard troops to remain under federal control for at least 14 days. This aspect has raised concerns among some critics. The administration's response. The Trump administration swiftly reacted to the ruling, with Assistant DHS Secretary Tricia McLaughlin defending the president's actions. She argued that the troops were necessary to protect federal assets and personnel from violent riots, and that the president's authority was being lawfully exercised. The White House also issued a statement claiming that the ruling ignored the ongoing lawlessness and violence in Portland. Local leaders react. Oregon's Democratic Governor Tina Kotek praised the ruling, calling it a validation of the state's stance against military intervention. She emphasized the negative impact on National Guard members and their families and demanded the immediate withdrawal of all troops. This sentiment has been echoed by other local leaders who have questioned the need for federal involvement. Legal authority in question. The legal basis for the troop deployment, Title 10, grants the president the power to federalize the National Guard under specific circumstances, including rebellion or invasion. However, Judge Immergut's earlier ruling in October found that Mr. Trump's characterization of Portland as a war-torn city was not supported by evidence. This led to the temporary blocking of troop deployment, which was later paused and then vacated by the Ninth Circuit Court. The trial's revelations. The trial shed light on the dynamics of the Portland protests, with local police and federal officials testifying about the response to the demonstrations. The protests, which peaked in June, were described as largely peaceful, contradicting the Trump administration's claims. This evidence played a pivotal role in Judge Immergut's final decision. The appeal. Not willing to accept the ruling, the Trump administration has appealed to the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. The outcome of this appeal remains to be seen, and it could have significant implications for the future of federal-state relations in managing civil unrest. What do you think? Was the judge's decision a fair resolution, or should the troops be withdrawn immediately? Is the Trump administration's appeal justified, or is it a misuse of power? Share your thoughts below, but remember to keep the discussion respectful and insightful.